WROI News, streaming live at WROIFM.com. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI. It's time to take a look at your local news. The news today is being brought to you by your Fulton County REMC, your Touchtone Energy Cooperative, and by Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. For reasonable prices, experience, and excellent customer service, call them today at 574-223-6307 or on their cell at 574-727-0005. We are currently sitting at 58 degrees under a sunny sky here in downtown Rochester, and that wind's blowing right around 20 miles per hour. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. Indiana 2nd District Congresswoman Jackie Walorski was our guest on WROI for her regular interview. Since the school bus accidents last fall, she's been working on legislation that will provide for a 2-year study to find the best practices to deal with the issue of people ignoring school bus stop arms. So we ask if that bill would include funding for the solutions.
After the 2-year study, there will be grants from departments of transportation nationwide. And when it comes to the efficiency of a dollar and actually being good citizens of our resources as well, that's where it comes in, basically saying, let's look at how some of these things are happening at the national level in good places. Let's not reinvent the wheel and just continue to send money someplace where it's not affecting change. Let's bring the money to the front line where it affects changes in those cameras and the behavior of people around it.
She went on to explain that the widespread nature of the problem requires federal action.
It's just such a tragedy.
Right.
These things should never happen. This is common sense stuff. But if people can't be responsible drivers, this is where, you have government at the local, state, and then the federal stepping in. If we can't change behavior, if people can't put their phones down, watch what they're doing when they're going past, and for sure not to run a stop arm on a bus. If we can't get that basic common sense, then the government does get involved.
The National Transportation Safety Board will conduct the study, and we ask her if they will study whether seatbelts on school buses will become a recommendation.
I think that kind of information will come through when you're looking at a nationwide survey. Yeah, I think we'll actually get good, solid data that talks about that. But when you think about the problem that we're having, the one where there's so much loss of life, it's something as basic as don't move around that arm when that arm is down. But I think you'll see the good stats come up on whether seatbelts are valid or not, or whether they're working or not. That'll probably come up. But I think right now, when you're looking at something as basic of zooming past a stop sign on a bus, should never happen. I mean, we should have learned our lesson by now in the state of Indiana.
And again, that was Indiana 2nd District Congresswoman Jackie Walorski. You can hear that interview in its entirety on our webpage, WROIFM.com. The Fulton County Commissioners met and heard the highway report from Highway Chief John Geyer. Commission President Brian Lewis was our guest on WROI and told us the county has received a $1 million community crossings grant.
Our contribution to that will be $333,000. So we've got $1.3 million that we're going to be putting into 3 projects here. The first project is on 100 North. That'll be from US 31 to 400 West. That's a wedge and level. They come through and they level the road up, and then you wedge it up, and then it'll asphalt over that. And then the other project is 100 West from Fulton to the County Line Road. That'll be a mill and pave. The third one is 1,000 South. That's from 25 to 475 West. That'll be a wedge and level also.
And again, that was Fulton County Commissioners President Brian Lewis. Just a reminder, property tax statements are going out in the mail today. You can pay your property taxes at the Fulton County Treasurer's Office, 125 East 9th Street, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4, at Lake City Bank, at the Community State Bank, or online at www.co.fulton.in.us. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
Your Fulton County REMC is proud to offer the new Faster Exceed satellite internet service. They can now connect customers to their fastest satellite internet service ever, with broadband speeds up to 12 megabytes per second. For homeowners with fewer options for internet service or who live in rural areas, there's no better option than Exceed Broadband. Share photos remarkably fast. Enjoy better video chat with less jitter. Send and receive files quickly. Exceptionally fast web browsing and email. Listen to streaming music. If you're ready for a faster internet connection, you're ready for Exceed Broadband. Call 574-223-3156 today to learn more about the amazingly fast Exceed Broadband service offered by your local Fulton County REMC, your touchstone energy provider. And now take $50 off all new Exceed internet installs with your Fulton County REMC. Call them today.
Ulrich Heating and Cooling is proud to announce their new name change. With the addition of Bob Kite, Lloyd and Sandra's grandson, they are now Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Together, they bring expert service and sales for all your heating and cooling needs. They are your local Armstrong Air representative. Armstrong Air is designed to deliver substantial durability, comfort, and energy efficiency. Call 574-223-6307 for service on any type of heating or air conditioning system. That's Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Licensed, insured, and bonded. Locally owned and operated for over 35 years.
And again, we are sitting at 58 degrees under a sunny sky here in downtown Rochester. Culver is at 59 degrees, and the Grissom Aeroplex is at 59 degrees as well. We continue to stay just like this the rest of the afternoon with some wind gusts up around 45 miles per hour. Tonight, it'll be mostly clear. We see some wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour and a low around 38. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 58. Tomorrow night, showers mainly after 2 a.m. and a low around 39. On Sunday, showers, a high near 47. Some wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour and a low around 35. On Monday, we see a chance of rain and possibly some snow before 8 a.m. Then we see a partly sunny sky, a high near 51, a low around 41. And on Tuesday, we see a partly sunny sky. It warms right back up to 68 degrees with a low around 54. And again, we are sitting at 59 degrees at the Grissom Aeroplex, 59 degrees in Culver, and 58 degrees here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news this hour was brought to you by your Fulton County REMC, home of the Exceed Broadband Connection. Fulton County REMC, your touchtone energy provider. And by Ulrich and Kite Heating and Cooling. Find out how you can save on your fuel bills with the latest in heating and cooling products. And for WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.